Alright, this portion of my movie collection update is actually going to be video games, and I'm probably going to do two videos for my video games because I've got quite a few of them. Up first, we have Marvel Avengers for the PS5. I started playing through a little bit of this, and it's pretty fun. I got caught, or stuck, on a couple of the things, uh, where I didn't quite know what I was supposed to be doing. But it's a pretty good game so far, from what I was able to play through. The inside has a cool design to show here, so here it is. This case also houses one of my ticket stub for a movie that I saw. It was Average Joe. My ticket for Average Joe is in this video game case. And this one I usually keep on my desk, so I'm going to set this aside and not have it get buried under a bunch of other cases. Next up, we have Batman Arkham Origins, which, from what I understand, takes place before the rest of the Batman Arkham games. This one I also got caught on, stuck. And I'm pretty sure I set it to the lowest difficulty and still got stuck. So I guess I'm not good at the Arkham games, which probably not the best thing to have be the case, since I'm super excited for Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, which has a very much Batman Arkham aesthetic to it, with abilities and takedowns and whatnot. So yeah, that could get me into some difficulty trying to complete it if I get stuck even on Arkham Origins, but we'll see. Next up, one that I'm not sure why it's rated M, because I've heard it has the exact same content as the other games in the Arkham City or Arkham lineup, and that is Arkham Knight, rated M for blood, language, suggestive themes, and violence. Which, I mean, those are pretty much the exact same things that are listed for Arkham Origins, with or minus the drug reference. So I'm not sure why this one's rated M if all the other Arkham games are not. Looks like I might be able to get some. Oh, this is expired. Dang it. And so is that. Darn. Okay. Well, I thought I would be able to get some exclusive skins and whatnot, or exclusive skins and Scarecrow Nightmare missions. But the codes are all expired for that. Darn. Oh well. Next up, we have. How does this get? Go down here. Go there. Okay. Next up, we have Lego Batman the video game. A few of these levels were really annoyingly difficult, like the one where you have to fight Mr. Freeze in the ice cream factory. The fight itself for Mr. Freeze is kind of annoying. But I like how you can play as the villains in this as well. You can you have all the levels you can go through as the heroes, and then you have the exact same number of levels for the villains, which I think is really cool. I like that. Yeah. I wish more Lego games had that kind of an aspect to it, where you can play as the heroes and the villains, where it has separate levels for each. But it's cool that we got that here. Next up, we have I have both the Wii and Wii U versions of this next game. And that is Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. If this title sounds familiar, it's because our Lego Batman the movie is the cutscenes from this game, with additional footage added as well. But yeah, this game was the first Lego game to talk, so it had kind of limited lines in it, not like a Batman 3, for example. But so this one had a bit more limitations as far as the lines are, because it was the first one that actually talked instead of doing the Lego grunts and mumbles type thing. Mumble mode, as I think Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga calls it. But anyway, pretty good game. There's a lot of fun stuff to it that you can do. Yeah, this case is kind of a bit dirty, but on the back of the case there, it's a bit dirty there, but I don't know why. So, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, and I really like this game. I like the different like Green Lantern worlds being playable hub worlds. I like how you can play on the moon, and in the Batcave and board the Watchtower. I think those are all cool locations to explore. I kind of wish that the miniaturized versions of places you see in the Europe level were playable location maps, but that's a very minor little missed opportunity compared to they probably would have had to sacrifice a few of the other maps to make that happen. So I'm fine that it's not like that, but it would have been pretty cool if they did allow you to do that. But yeah, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. I remember I used to play this a lot when it first came out. I would usually play it on the gamepad while someone else was watching TV, because I could be playing it with headphones on, or just have the volume off altogether and not interfere with someone else's watching something else or watching of something. So, yeah, and I wish that all these different lantern variations here were physical minifigures too, like real minifigures made based on these characters, or a big figure in Atrocitus's case here. But that's a whole other can of worms. I think every character that Lego games have in them that are at least the playable characters should be made into real minifigures and / big figures or whatever. But yeah, it hasn't happened yet. So this next game isn't one of mine. It's, I think, one my mom had or something, and that is the Biggest Loser game. Mom used to like watching this show a lot, so here we go. Next up, we have Lego Brawls, and this one's kind of like Smash Bros, the Lego game, like Super Smash Bros as a Lego game, which kind of fun, kind of a fun idea there. Yeah, interesting. You see some of the customization artist type stuff on the thing here, the characters, and it has global leaderboards, fan favorite Lego themes like Jurassic World. That's the one that is shown here, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, and multiple game modes. So, fun idea for a Lego game. Up next, we have a video game that features the voice of Chris Evans as Captain America, and that is Captain America Super Soldier right here. It says starring Chris Evans as Captain America right on the back of the case. So I'd be interested to check this one out. I haven't done so yet, but there it is. And it says right there, starring Chris Evans as Captain America. Cool. And next up, one I spent a ton of time trying to complete and still haven't 100% completed everything, is Lego City Undercover. Lots of fun areas to explore in this game. You can only play it with the gamepad, which in the context of the game does make sense, but that means that it is only a one-player Lego game where all the other Lego games are co-op. But it's still a very fun game and has lots of cool disguises and whatnot that you can put on and whatnot. And it has a lot of Nintendo cameos, like the Mario Star and the Mario mystery boxes and whatnot. So that's cool in and of itself. Next up, we have the DC Supervillains Deluxe Edition here. I forget what's included in the Deluxe Edition, but it came with the Superman, or with this Lex Luthor Superman suit out, or minifigure, like as a real minifigure it came with. Oh, here it is. Answering my own question. Lego DC Supervillain. This version includes Lego DC Supervillains main game plus the season pass. And I had a lot of fun with this game too. The map in here is ridiculously cool. But yeah, 1 to 2 players, which is fairly commonplace for Lego games. I'm not sure if I've used these codes yet or not, so I'm not going to show those, but yeah, because I may have used it, but just on the off chance I didn't, I'm not going to show the code, because it is still available until 2028 to use, so I'm not going to give away my code. Next up, a game that I would like to have in the Insomniac Game Company revisit and like do a newer version of, since they're already doing Insomniac Wolverine. Insomniac Deadpool, I think, would be an awesome idea for a game. But yeah, I think this is a fun game. It's very challenging, even again on the lowest difficulty level. I still had a heck of a time beating the game. So much of a heck of a time that when I was playing it on the PS4 instead of playing it on the PS5, when I played it on the PS4, I couldn't beat the story mode. I got to the last level and got very, very stuck. When I started playing it on the PS5, I was able to beat the entire story, which I was very proud of myself for doing that. So yeah, great game, but I would like to see an Insomniac version, a newer Insomniac version. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have Deal or No Deal 2011 Special Edition. And Deal or No Deal is a great game show. I really like it. And yeah. Fun game. I haven't played any of my Wii or Wii U games in a long time because I've mainly been playing my PS5. A game I wish we could get a sequel to, minus the Toys to Life portion, is Lego Dimensions, which I have on Wii U and PS4. But the reason I think they should redo these games without the Toys to Life feature is because it's one of the most expensive Lego games to 100% complete, because you actually need to physically buy all your characters with real world money instead of buying them with studs in the game, which Lego Dimensions 2 would no longer do that. It would be more like the other games, or like all the other games, but still be able to go to different hub worlds and whatnot, like LEGO Dimensions does. Next up, we have Epic Mickey 1 and Epic Mickey 2. And I think this one was somewhat recently made on, or given a PS5 remaster. So I really want to try and get that, because that game was super fun. Next up, we have, now where was this game when I was trying to figure out what Ash's last name in the Evil Dead franchise is? It's Ash Williams. Evil Dead, the game. Very, very gory. Like very gory. Yeah. It says on the back of the case, step into the shoes of Ash Williams and his friends and experience over-the-top co-op and PvP, player versus player, multiplayer action. Fight for good as a team of 4 survivors to take down Deadites and evil forces to take control of the powerful Kandorian demon in a game inspired by the Evil Dead universe. And it features things from the original Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and Ash vs. Evil Dead, which I haven't seen any of Ash vs. Evil Dead. I don't really have an excuse at this point because I have the entire series. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. Part of me wants to go back and like watch through the entire franchise, and when I get to where I have Ash vs. Evil Dead sorted in my cases, watch those and then watch whatever's afterwards. Of course, I kind of need to do that for when Evil Dead Burn comes out, or the newest Evil Dead movie that's coming out soon. So I want to go through and rank the series, or the continuity, meaning the series, including the television series. And in order to do that, I would need to watch the show. So that's a challenge I can give myself, to watch the Evil Dead continuity in its entirety before going to see the new movie. Next up, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, the Wii game. And there are some pretty hilarious glitches in this. Like there's one where in a, I forget where in the game it is, but at one point, if you're playing as Harry, and Ron will just run up a hill and get stuck. And if you try following him, you won't be able to. And it's just like, what you doing up there, dude? Oh, just kind of running off the map here, so you can't get to me, basically. Then we also have Deathly Hallows Part 2, the video game. Yeah. I don't know if similar glitches occur in that or not, but it'd be hilarious if they did, I suppose. And next up, we have remastered for PlayStation the LEGO Harry Potter Collection, years 1 through 4 and 5 through 7, Part 2. 2 classic games on 1 disc. I also have the individual ones for the Wii versions. But the controls are so much easier on this, honestly. Like, it's so much easier on this to control. As such, I can 100% both of these games solo, with a couple of exceptions on levels that are designed to be played with multiple people. But I don't get stuck on the Black Lake level, or the Lake Task level for year 4 on this version. We're on the regular Wii one. I get stuck on it every stinking time. So it just handles so much better on the PlayStation. Next up, we have LEGO The Hobbit, which I think LEGO should revisit and make a version that has all 3 movies on it. At this point, there are no excuses not to do that. Do it. This game in its incomplete glory is still really good. But we definitely need one that has Battle of the Five Armies in there. And like I said, there's absolutely no reason why it hasn't happened yet. No good reason why it hasn't happened yet. So let's see. Let's go over this next stack, and then we'll end after the stack and do another video for the remaining video games. Next up, we have Lego The Incredibles, or Lego Pixar in general, basically, because there's a lot of Pixar cameos. What's kind of strange about this one is it makes you play through The Incredibles 2 before doing the first one, which I mean, with the timing when this came out, it does kind of make sense to play through the second movie first, but from a timeline standpoint, it makes no sense whatsoever. But still a great game. I wish that this type of design for Mr. Incredible was actually a real minifigure design in real life. That goes with something I said earlier, where it's like, why are like they should make all the minifigures or big figures in Lego games that are playable real minifigures or big figures. I think I said that with Beyond Gotham here a little bit ago, but again, if you're able to make it digitally, make it an actual minifigure. I would love to have a minifigure designed like this. That would be so cool. Maybe even include a regular torso so you can have him be regular sized or this beefy version as well. That would be so much fun to make characters out of. They could even use that for characters like the Hulk. Next up, we have Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. The only thing I don't really like about this game is it is one that still had one of those stud limits, where if you got 4 billion studs, it would never go up again. Like the stud values would never go up beyond that. It would just always be at 4 billion maxed out. I think that is something that they fixed when it came to subsequent Lego games. Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, meaning 1 through 6, had the same issue where it had a stud limit. I like that Lego games since then have had unlimited studs that you could collect, and it just keeps going and going and going. I like that. So it is like that in this. Lego Indiana Jones 2, The Adventures Continue. I think they should make a third Lego Indiana Jones game that has the 5th movie on it as well. They took a lot of creative liberties with the levels in these. But I think it's still a pretty good game. It's fairly challenging, and they got rid of like the minifigure stores that you would find like that were present in Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4, Lego Indiana Jones: The Adventure Continues, and Lego Star Wars 1 through 6, like the complete saga. I think minifigure stores like that make it a lot easier to buy the characters in the game with your studs. This one made it a little more difficult, where you had to find the character in the hub worlds to be able to unlock them, and if they were villain characters, you had to fight them first and then reassemble them to buy them. So I think that's one disadvantage this game has. That, and sometimes the controls are a bit finicky. But yeah, moving on. Next up, we have this is a game I kind of got from my sister. It wasn't my game to begin with, and that's Disney Infinity 2.0 edition. Another one of those toys to life type thing. So I don't really know a whole lot about this game other than it's a thing. It exists. Next up, we have Injustice: Gods Among Us. This is the Wii U version. I have this second game on PS4. We'll get to that in just a second, though. And I think that as good as this game is, I think I like the movie version better. Because I mean, this is a really good game. Don't get me wrong. I just like the animated movie that by the same or almost the same title. It doesn't have Gods Among Us on the title, just Injustice. But I think the Injustice animated movie is also extremely good. Yeah, here we go. Funny enough, the game or both Injustice games are rated T, but the animated movie based on the first game is rated R. Interesting. Next up, we have Injustice 2. I don't know if I ever beat the story mode on this, but I at least got really far into it, I think. Also a good game. Since it's been so long since I played it, I can't really be like, oh, I think the first one's better, or oh, this one's better, or something. I couldn't say that definitively because it's been so long since I played either one. So there's that. Next up, we have Lego Jurassic World, and this game's also outdated. They should make a second game that has Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, and Rebirth all on it, as well as the first four here. This game's also already very good, so I think it would be really easy for them to build on the success of this game, since they're still making Jurassic Park and Jurassic World sets. Go ahead and make another Jurassic World game. Like, I don't see what the holdup is. A couple games that my dad's always asking me if we can play that until recently I didn't remember where they were. I found them. That's Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. Sports goes over my head. So I wasn't like super inclined to play these with him. But I did like to do the 100 pin bowling on the Wii Sports Resort. That was pretty fun. But yeah. Next up, we have Just Dance Summer Party. And in my opinion, the funnest dance to do on this is Maniac. It's so much fun to dance around like a fool with that one. Picture, yeah, I have a picture of it on the back here. And I've actually seen the movie that Maniac is in. It's in Flashdance, and that's a really good movie. We talked about that earlier in my collection updates when we were talking about the R ratings. And this is a good game. Good game. Another really fun one was Funky Town. That was also really fun to dance to. Let's see what else is on here that's fun to dance to. Just those two are popping out at the moment. There's probably other songs that are on here that are just fun, but those are the two that stand out right now. So moving on. Next up, we have Just Dance Kids 2. So yeah, here we go. Trying to see what some of the songs listed in here are and see if I recognize any of them. Accidentally in Love is on here. Phenomenon. Oh, that's funny. The Gummy Bear song. Oh no, that one was an earworm. Oof. So, bunch of fun fun songs there. Then we have Just Dance 3. California Girls is a fun game or fun song to dance to. What else is on here? I already mentioned California Girls being really fun to dance to. Is Uptown Funk on here? Maybe. I'm not seeing that particular game, or not game, song. But I'm pretty sure Uptown Funk is on one of these. Might be the next game. But let's see. Yeah, it's definitely not on this game, I don't think. But lots of fun. Next up is Just Dance 2014. Yeah, here's this. Let's see if this one has Uptown Funk. I know one of these does, because I've danced to it before. I may have actually already covered it. Let's see. Kung Fu Fighting. I might not have the game that has Uptown Funk on it, but let's see if it's in this one. Because that's a really fun one. Ghostbusters is on here, the original Ghostbusters song. That one's awesome to dance to. Yeah, and I'm not seeing Uptown Funk on here either, but these games are a lot of fun. Maybe it's on this one. Otherwise, I don't have the game that it's on. This is Just Dance 2016. Trying to see if it's on here. Uptown Funk. It is on this one. It's on the 2016 one. Okay. Which looks like that's the only song on this particular version that I would enjoy dancing to. Yeah, pretty sure that's unfortunately true. But yeah, fun game. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, and I'll do the rest of my video games in the next video. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be back with the other half of my video games in just a second. Take care.